for the interest of our local community, that I'm very uncomfortable with council having investment portfolios that generate $5.7 million, but we're going to wait till once a year to possibly discuss giving back to our local community, to possibly discuss infrastructure upgrades, to discuss the cleanliness of the area, to discuss road and footpath upgrades, because we've stood in this chamber for the last 4 years and told you, Madam Mayor, and those opposite, that we need infrastructure upgrades. Now, Madam Mayor, you and your team saw fit to increase council rates on local residents, to increase housing development rates on local residents, mums and dads applying to build their family home. You doubled those. Increase small business health and food inspection fees, increase library photocopying fees, increase booking of hall fees, and many other increases, and the list goes on in a cost of living crisis. And here I am today saying, at what point are we going to give back to the community? And I can't get a solid answer. I get, possibly maybe when we have the annual getaway where we're all going to sit.
You can't misrepresent the General Manager.
I'm not.
That's not what I said.
Right.
You can't do it. No, and I'm sorry, but you can't do that. That's not what I said.
It's not aimed at you.
I know, I understand that, but that's not what I said.
Right. Well, I don't accept, and I don't like. Okay, that we'll be discussing this when the annual general budget comes around. We should have been discussing it now. Well, like Councillor Goward said, there's many briefings and many lessons this council needs to learn, and we need to be able to give back to our local community in a cost of living crisis. People are struggling to pay the mortgage, the rent, the bills, and put food on the table to feed their children. And here we have Cumberland City Council making $5.7 million off investments a month, and my colleagues across there don't want to discuss openly, and I want them to have this open discussion and work across the board how we're going to give back to our local community, how we're going to invest in the cleanliness of the area, how we're going to address illegal dumping and the constant complaints we get, how we're going to address the overgrown grass, the dumped trolleys, and the craters in roads that are potholes that we call potholes, but they're actually craters. And all this is happening under you, Madam Mayor. And you can look at your watch all you want, but I'm personally very uncomfortable with us making such profits and not giving them back to the local community. So next time you think that you're going to raise your council rates on your local residents, raise your development application fees by double, raise food inspection fees on your small businesses, raise booking fees to council amenities, raise photocopying fees which our community use for the library. Maybe you should think long and hard to give back to your local community on such a large investment portfolio. Thank you.